All right, the Cowboys went into Minnesota and blew out the Vikings, lost me a bet.
Yeah.
Vegas may have known what they were talking about when they made Dallas a road favorite. Many people suspected that the Vikings weren't as good as their record portrayed,
Yeah.
including you, obviously. Minnesota now has a negative point differential for the season. Was this a Minnesota market correction, or is Dallas the top 5 team?
When Dallas is rolling, they do look like a top 5 team.
Yeah, I gotta stop betting against them.
Yeah. That would be wise advice.
Yeah.
What do you think Dallas at home on Thanksgiving against the Giants? What do you think the line is?
Plus 6.5.
Just Dallas.
I mean,
favored, Dallas favored by
Dallas
6.5.
minus 6.5.
Dallas by 7.5. So you're
Okay.
right. You're right in line. All right. So the Vikings and the Giants, by the way, are combined 15-5,
Okay.
and their combined point differential is -1. Those teams are not as good as their record suggests.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, a little more embarrassing for that loss for the old Buffalo Bills last week. Oh, you blow a 17-point lead against a team that then just gets 40-3.
Right.
That game, DeMonze, got taken off
Yeah, TV.
TV. And do you know how bad a blowout has to be for the networks to take the Cowboys off TV in favor of Pittsburgh, Cincinnati? And they did it not like with 4 minutes left. They did it in the third quarter. They're like, this thing is over. Listen,
Bro.
Pollard looks awesome for Dallas.
Yeah.
That defense, after having a really poor showing against the Packers, is back to what it's been doing. And Micah Parsons was back to, not exclusively, but spending most of his time rushing the passer like he should have been, which is smart. And it was really exceptional job by the Cowboys. There's no way around it. If I'm doing the top 5 teams, this just be off the top of my head, the Chiefs and the Dolphins have to be on there. I think I have the Niners up there. I know their record doesn't demand it. The Eagles deserve to be right in there. And then the Cowboys would be right alongside the Ravens, the Bills. We'll see the Bengals. A few more questions there. Yeah, I mean, top 5, top 6. I got to be honest with you. We're going to talk a lot of Cowboys on the TV show today. I got to find something interesting to say about them because as good as they were yesterday, I don't have like a super hot or interesting Cowboys take. They kicked the crap out of the Vikings.
Yeah,
and to me, it was more an indictment on the Vikings. I'd love to give the Cowboys a ton of credit, and they do deserve it for winning that game after the terrible Packers loss. It could have spiraled for them. It didn't. But to me, that
on
was
the road.
That was more about the Vikings. I understand the Vikings taking a exhaling after the win against Buffalo.
Right.
But that was such a no-show and such an embarrassing performance. It does make you wonder, the Vikings, if they're the 2 seed in the NFC, as they likely are going to be, and they're playing a home round 1 playoff game against, for instance, San Francisco, are you going to feel comfortable with the Vikings at all? I'm not. Sorry, I'm just not.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.